Joe, what I will do without you, mate. So thank you, Joe, for letting me know that the microphone is muted. So Joe, good evening, Davey, and everyone. Joe the Rooster is in the house, or should I say, hen house. So yeah, something like that. And I hope everyone is doing fine. So thank you very much, Joe. Hope everyone is doing fine as well, even yeah, on this hot day here in Belgium. And Joe Fly Live was on, so thank you for that as well. Addy, hello all, and welcome to the stream. And all good now. Thanks. All right. So thanks, mate, for helping me out all the time. Addy, is it good? Okay. I thought I set it on, but it was not on, it seems. So the cats are still food. So we'll check everything, but we are still on the first day actually. So not much will be changed. So we have some eggs, like 20 pieces. Food still alright. And where is Mr. Joe here? Oh, I don't see Joe. Where is my rooster? Well, maybe inside. Okay, so I think we last time we were putting those bales somewhere. I actually don't remember what I wanted to do with these bales here. My tractor is gone. We finished that contract, so yeah, I need to put those bales somewhere. So we'll do that first. We'll take a tractor and we'll place the bales somewhere. But we also need some bales for our goats. So we will check that. So we have bales here as well. Oops, very sportive. And then walking very fast or running. So we jump into our tractor, and then we will see where we can put those bales and how much bales we have. And I will check also our cheese and butter. So bale storage and pigs tray. We have a 0. We have 51 here. 50 here. What is that? A shaft stall. I don't know what that is. Also not this one. So it seems we can also do it on the pigs tray. The pigs, I know what that are. Okay, so we start our tractor. Actually undrive to our boats. So with our Fiat Agari tractor. So it's a bit steering, and I don't like those trailers. It's very difficult to drive backward. Joe, I don't forget that watching, so I'm driving slowly though. Yeah. I will try to remember that. Very slowly. And so we will drop some bales right here until that is full. I think this is the one that is full. Try that. And then unfasten. take some power strength. Very strong, very heavy. Actually, I don't know how I need to do that exactly. Oh, like this. Okay. Switch up. Let me take that one. And this one. I think we are full. Yeah, it's written here 54 of the 54. So that is full. So we can do that again. Right here. And then we go to the next one. Lars, hello. After the afternoon and more towards this evening, they changed their landing pool again 01. I saw the last time when I checked, it was everything on 07 left. Departures and arrivals only that runway. But yeah, it's happening more and more that it's against the late evening or early evening. They change again to 01. So. And thank you for letting me know, Lars, and welcome to the stream. Hope you had a nice day. So how was your day at the airport, mate? It was very nice weather today, so that was already good. So what I will do, I will make it easy. I will turn into the place here. And we can unload those things right here. So we have 14 of the 36 places. So after we will check our cheese. Or make cheese. Actually, we didn't make big cheese yet, I believe. In my private map, I'm making cheese. But that's not already out, but I don't have cheese yet. And I was actually already spending 4 hours to harvest potatoes on a more than 12 acres of a field, so a big field. So I spent already more than 4 hours on harvesting. And I'm still not halfway. I think I did 1/5 or something of the 1/6 of the total field. Lars, nice. It was there. I was there 2 times now, but I think it's a nice hobby. So I'm definitely going to do it more. Yeah. So are you taking pictures of filming or just watching? Some people like just to watch, some people take pictures or movies. So what do you prefer? Well, I cannot get that. Because it says trap, of course. I filmed, okay, nice. So what planes you saw? Because we saw this morning a Qatar cargo. Also that one. Also the United Airlines, of course, like every day. 10 to go. We can put actually everything right here. Peter, DR, Green Avon TV, Eddie, and good morning, Trotrim Holy. Hello all. So, welcome, Peter. Hope you are doing fine. So, we are unloading those bales here. And then Lars, the A330, A320. So that, yeah, that are the most common planes at Brussels Airport. So those planes we see very frequent. Peter, yes, but very tired, worked a lot today. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, it's normal that you are tired. So I'm working now. I'm doing the heavy job now. Unloading those bales here. Okay. So then I will also need to check if we have stole something. No. So actually this trailer can go, I believe. Let's see if we have any jobs, otherwise we can keep it a bit. Harvesting. What we harvest? Canola. Canola don't require as actually no straw. So yeah, we'll check that out later. So I'll leave the tractor right here and we go on foot to our cheese and butter. Lars, I have heard from people who were there today that they are working on a A380 bridge. And there is already a bridge for the A380. But I don't expect, that's the first thing that I hear from it, that they will make a new one or whatever, because an A380 will not come normally. Peter, I was working on the farm last night in the dark, but driving with the keyboard is really crazy. Yeah, I can imagine. So it seems we have butter, and what we do now? Why did it stop actually? Turn on the butter drum. Butter drum materials are missing. So what we need to do with that butter? Open butter drum. So it seems you don't have any materials left. Okay, do we have cheese? No, no cheese. And Joe, I'm watching this on my phone and it looks like you're wearing a vitamin shirt. It's not yeah, it's also vitamins. Of course. So now, I didn't expect that. So in my other map I have also a little bit of butter, but not so much. So we'll see what we can do about it and how we need to do that. Normally I thought it was made by only 75 liters. That's not good. Joe, did you learn to read German for the instructions? No, I cannot read, mate. I cannot read. Where are the instructions? Okay, here are instructions. Milk product. gas butter production, milk tank. Also the butter machine, you put the milk into the butter machine, and then you have a butter fuzz. And that's the gas machine. Keep the butter cold, yeah, but we can. Actually we can, but what do I need to do with this here? We don't have enough butter to make a pack or what? We will see. I'm not sure. I didn't test out yet. I'm testing it out actually, but it's not done yet on my other farm. Okay, so we will get some more milk. Maybe that is the problem. And maybe we will skip one day. And then we will even get more milk, of course, and then we can continue from there. So the cows are happy, I believe. Yeah. And that was more like a goat. So we'll get the 75 liters of milk. It's not much, but start filling. Oh, that's not much. 75 liters. Joe, how about even put like a frozen butter? What do you mean? Give it a volt, yeah. But we have actually a fridge here on the farm, so I will show you that, and we can also store the eggs there, maybe some other things as well, but also butter and the cheese we can store there. Now I don't know if the butter will get bad over time and the cheese if you don't keep it cold, so I didn't test that out. So alright, now we can open that. So open the butter drum, there it is, and then we can control this trolley and then start overloading the milk. Alright, let's test again. Can you run when pushing that? I don't think so, no. Butter drum, missing materials. Alright, so let's check out what is going on. We go to the production chain, butter drum. Why is it storing? Yeah, 75 liters of milk is not enough. Okay. So I believe we need to do something else. Kevin Davis, good morning from... So actually running is not possible, that's a fact. Kevin Davis, good morning from a cold Christchurch, New Zealand. So welcome mate, a very good evening. And then Joe I can skip a day. We can go to sleep and wake up the next day, but then it will be September 1. So we just need to be sure everything is filled up, because we will go forward a few days or a week or 2 weeks, I don't know. So we'll check it out. And Joe, good morning to Carwin Davis and welcome. Okay, so I'll just check on the screen here. We go to the animals, the goats. They have water, but I will fill the water first before we go forward. And then milk, slurry, productivity, food is okay. but the rabbits still need those things. Cats, we have 2 liter, and then the chickens, water, throw, eggs, food is okay. So what we will do is I'm just going here, and then we go to sleep a bit. It's already 5:13, so we go to our bed and we will sleep. Close the door, and then we can sleep. What we can do, what time we wake up? 9 o'clock. Maybe we'll sleep until 9, like that. And then coming, I watched the end of our stream at the airport, and you look at a different. What was so different, Carmen? And hi, Jonah and Joe Trimpoli, the usual person. Carmen, I like how they plays around with doors on the farm sim. Lol. Okay, so it's the next day, or yeah, maybe some days later, because it's September 1 right now. Now we need to close that door. Close door. Okay. And I have some breakfast as well. Oh. No breakfast. Out of food. Children, well, can I go to sleep too? Obviously, I'm in my bed. Let's smash that door in my face. And Peter, I just added my vitamins on the Discord. Okay, I will check it out later because I cannot switch between the screens, otherwise we get black screen and stuff like that. So I cannot check my Discord at the moment. And then we will check out our milk. So we have 925 liters of milk. So we can do something with that. Okay. So we start filling. Start filling. There we go. 500 liters we take, because we cannot carry more than 500 liters in this barrel. So, and then we will make some more butter. Going just to close, you were at the airport, okay. Yeah, it was actually nice weather, but in the morning it's still a bit cold, and so I was wearing a jacket, but after time it got pretty warm. Going, I saw my mom last night, and it was great. I'm seeing her tonight and tomorrow. Nice. Well, greetings to her. Oh, very happy to hear that, mate. So we will open that butter drum again. And then start overloading. And that is with the eye. We'll make that full. Let's see how much we get in. Normally it's 500 liters, I believe, which we had already a bit. 75 liters, that's what we put in first. And then we close the butter drum. And we can turn it on. And we make more butter. So that's how easy we make butter. Can we... Oh, I thought we needed to walk a bit to stay on it. So what else we will do? We will put those other milk. We'll put that actually right here. Children bullet to Corinne Davis. I'm up to learn how to make butter, or at least how Davey makes butter, and maybe cheese. I know he won't eat the cheese, so I'm hoping he gives it to me. So yeah, the better way is actually to just fill the whole thing and then put everything in once if you have 500 liters. Otherwise it will yeah, will have leftovers. I mean, as I said earlier, I went 10-pin bowling yesterday and I got 145. I won the game. Nice score. I never could reach that, so a very nice done. And Joe, how many days did you sleep for, David? What do you mean? So we start filling once again. I do that. R, is that R? Yeah. So we need 425. Like this. I'm very lucky. Kevin, you forgot to take the picture. No problem, mate. So 425 and the 75 that we already put in makes 500. Just before the stream. I didn't sleep yet. And then we put the 425 right here. Overloading. And Carvin, I will try to watch planes today. I like how they rotate and put gears up. Yes, indeed. So let's see how much we have here. And I believe it will be more than 500 liters that we can put in. Chase. So yes, we can actually put more than 500 liters. So we'll also check our goat milk. Like we can check that here as well. If we go to animals, then we go to the goats. Where are the goats? So how much milk we have? 45 liters. That's not enough. We cannot do anything with that. So we will make sure that the cow cheese. Actually, I need to check how much cow milk I have left. Milk 0 liters. Oh, that's why. So yeah, no more milk. I need more cows and goats, especially goats. So how we turn that thing on? So we go here, activate. Can we activate? All right. So we are making cheese. And so in the stream you went to sleep to wait for the milk to do this thing. Yes, okay. I don't know how many days I slept. We always go from August, somewhere in August, to September 1. So I don't know. I think it's a few days or a week, maybe 2 weeks that we go forward. So. But for now it's always 1 day normally, but I have a 4 or 5 day month, so I think we will go every day 1 day forward if we sleep until September 4 or 5, and then we will be in October. Peter, you checked the goat mail? Yeah, but I think that is the same. So that's the mail, and it gives just an overview from everything. So a goat milk 45, and yeah. Joe, okay, I just wanted to pet the animals. Yeah. So we will check that out, we will feed the animals and then we will continue. We need to wait for our butter anyway. So we will start off with our cats. Food 0 liters. Alright. Then we will take some cat food. Like here. Cat food. They're very hungry. And they have, it's only 4 liters that can go in, so that's not much. And then we place that right back. And it's still here. I don't know where I can get this. Manage product. So we have 96 liters. Don't know where I need to get that, where I find that bag. Okay, then we go to our on this rabbit. So I have not the complete food for it. Should be fine. Elliot, good evening. I'm flying to Brussels airport in the sim for the first time ever. Very nice, mate. And welcome to the stream. So we'll give them some food as well. And Joe, can you make a skim like for me? I can try to do that. There we see Joe the roaster. Yeah, he's there, definitely. And then Elliot, I think it's a short hop. And Joe to Elliot, a nice one. Hope you have a smooth flight. And then we put that right here. Okay, that's enough. So we can close this door, hopefully. Oh no, we needed the X. Ah, open. So 50 pieces and 40 pieces, so we can take this one away. And we drop the X there. I need to close the door. Okay. Not a good thing to take. And Elliot to Joe, thanks mate. This is in Explain 12, so it should be smooth, hopefully, in terms of crash to desktop. Okay. Oh, I'm not. That's not the right place. I need to be right here. How would you open that thing here? Drop down. And that's our cooler. If you can read in German, it's written there. And we go inside, and it stores it automatically. There it goes. So we can put the butter here, lettuce, eggs, cheese, pork meat, a red wine packet that we can also put in. So that is our cooler. Okay, then we check our cowies. They're still fine, I think. What else we have? I need to see what we have for contract. Meantime, we harvest. What is this? Sorghum. And we have also sorghum. So we can do that after. Actually, I need to check all my animals one by one. So the goats are good, just maybe water. And then the cows are good, no problems here. Just for the rabbits, that is not so good, because I have just hay. So I have nothing else than that. The cats are good. And the chickens are also good. Yeah, so just the goats can have some water. I will do that first. We take that bucket with water. We don't need that. That's 100 liters, so it's a big bucket. Come on. Can also do that with my thing here. Okay, I found how to do it. Very nice. The goats have enough water as well, so that bucket can go. Like a kangaroo. So the nicest thing actually to do in what I like the most in this sim is the harvesting. That's also the most rewarding. Except the potatoes, because that takes a lot of time. Okay, so we'll see how fast the milk production is. We have still 0 liters of milk, and then we go checking right here to see how fast that goes. So we have 190 liters of butter, and we have 8 liters of cheese. So normally if you have enough cheese, then it will be placed right here, and for the butter it will be right here, I believe. But you need a minimum, one package will be, let's say 200 liters or something. I have no clue, and we'll check that out when we have. Joe, nice weather at the farm today. Yeah, it's September 1, so mostly that is still okay. Okay, so we will harvest something, then we get some money, and then maybe we can also go for cows. Maybe cows, not horses or pigs. But then we have a little bit more to do. So let's go to our contracts, because we also need some money. And is there actually a field that we can buy? Let's check first on that, because I also actually need grass, hay, silage, something like that. So sunflowers. There's soybeans, we cannot do anything with it. Joe, first day of the winter here today. Oh, do you like the winter, Joe? Because I don't. And the summer is also too warm. So it's already now too warm. So yes, sunflowers. When is that ready to harvest? Let's check out. So these are the things. So ready to harvest is in blue. So it's pretty much ready for harvest. I believe we can maybe buy this field, farmland, this one, and we can buy that 82,000. Should be fine. No, we need it anyway. Buy. Okay, so we buy some land and then we wait until we can harvest. Oh, that are the soya beans. Them. Forgot that. In the meantime, we do a contract. Which one we take? Which has the nicest thing? Okay, we will use this one. So that's field 10 and borrow items. And Joe, I don't like the winter or summer like you, but autumn is nice to work outside. Like now, it's today. It's already in the car. It was already very warm, and you know, it's all or nothing here. So, what the heck? I'm gonna pimp tractor, it seems. What? Okay, so we need to definitely make some space. On some maps that is a problem with those big machines and a lot of tools, then you have no space, and so you cannot rent the tools that you need, or there is no space enough. So if I accept another contract now, then we have a problem, because we have no space. And that will not work out. I will do that. Well, I will do it Davis way, because I need to put that harvester thing on the other side. Now we take this one. And Elliot, I've got the Cockjess 7A arrival. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. I don't know. And Joe will be 20 degrees today, so it doesn't feel like winter yet. I was wearing a short and t-shirt today. Very nice. 20 degrees is for me alright. But not more than 23 something. Otherwise it's already too hot for me. So we attach that. Very big machine. No, that's not my favorite, because too big, then you cannot see good. And then we have placed that, because it's way too big to drive it on the street like this. With smaller machines I do that sometimes, and then you get in trouble already. And we drop that. Normally it should be on the other side. You see, but it sets it correctly. And Joe, can you get flat tires? No. Maybe in the front. No, that is not possible. Maybe in a few years, when the Elliot Another problem if you don't have enough space, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Alright, so we need to go to field 10. So unfortunately we cannot get flat tires, we cannot get fire, whatever, all those things we cannot have. We didn't see anything. So then the Superman is coming to help a bit. That's so stupid. Alright. Yeah, now we have another issue. Okay, let's place back. And then Joe, did you check the trailer lights after you get up? No. That starts with a check. I don't like those things. So we go to field 10, and 2 days ago I was driving behind the truck with a harvester like this on it. A John Deere. I don't know which type, but it was a John Deere. So I like the interior from the John Deere. So field 10 is here. And we have an Audi. How we need to pick that up on that side. Are you kidding me? I'm stuck. Car drive. Here's space enough. They make it always difficult. Like everywhere. And I will use this field to unload, otherwise I will block everything. Okay. And Joe, that's making me laugh watching you move things. Well, yeah. Normally, if you have problems like that and you get stuck, then you need to reset your thing. That's also not realistic. But then sometimes you lose your load if you are loaded up with wheat or something, and then you will lose that. And with our superpowers, that's also not realistic, but then we can do something about it without losing anything. That's a big machine. There we have another car again. Joe, there must be woman drivers. I didn't say that. Camera view. So if we now unfold, you see, it goes like this. Unfold. And then we can also turn on the harvester. And this is what I mean, we don't see the sights. Now I can move this a bit down. Maybe you can see it done better. Normally I can also put it forward. There's no. Alright, so this is a bit awkward to drive for me. I like the smaller one. It's easier. George, I didn't say that either. Okay. So let's check. We don't have throw with this. Enable throw. And if we push that, throw is not available for this current prototype. So we will harvest as much as we can. And Joe, okay, no chatting now, so we can concentrate on harvesting. Correct already. There's already some space here. So that's why I don't like the big ones. It's hard to see if you are in the cabin. A lot of people play it from the outside. I prefer it always from the inside. That make some things very difficult. Of course, the bigger the machine, the quicker everything goes. And maybe in a short time I will get some help for harvesting and doing the farm thing. So that will be nice. I figured out some things. I deleted some mods where they were complaining that the files were not zipped, because we need zipped files for the mods. And so that's why. So I sorted that out, and when my helper is ready, when he is familiar with the game, I will give him all the mods he needs, also the map, because he needs to download this map, and all the mods that I'm using in this map he needs to have, and then from there we can go yeah, doing everything together, helping each other. So that would be nice. The onboard computer should steer the tractor, yes, but I still need to figure out how I need to do that, because where is that, where we can change the thing to, I think it was Alt C or something. Yes, and then you see the on the right side two blue icons showing up. It's now blinking because I'm changing. But normally you have also steering, and I have no clue anymore how I need to do that. So why that thing don't go up. Cat at night, hello farmers, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So yes, we are farmers. Instead of we are soldiers, we are farmers. And Rooster Joe says hello. Also, Joe says hi, that night and welcome. So I do always a side, that makes it easier and more space to drive backwards and stuff after. Well, good morning, Joe Kimberly, the Mr. So I have a little bit of troubles with my light here in my studio or in my harvester. You know, I needed to change my t-shirt again because I had troubles with that. Also, yellow is not working great, but it's with the light condition actually, and that has everything to do, because now my face is a bit red, so I also adjusted the colors a bit, some other things. But because it's still light outside, it changed the settings a bit. I need to change the settings. When it's dark, everything is working fine because it's set up for dark. But yeah, now the light is all later outside, so I need to adjust. Big harvester. We have almost 15,000 liters of canola. Enjoyed from Peter, no more streaming. Why no more streaming? Everything is fine. I'm still working here. Okay, thank you, Joe. Joe, can you move the Whitwell's production logo in the top right anywhere on the screen? Yes, I can do that. Where do you want to have it? And we are full. 16,200 liters. Alright, so we need to have our tractor then. And if you need to have a lot of potatoes, I need a big trailer, because the one that I'm using in my private map is only 40,000 liters, and it can not hold two full harvesters, so I need always to drive a lot back and forth for that. Okay. Hopefully we can pass here. So Joe, that Whitwell's Productions live logo is a little bit in the way, so it blocks actually the view on the money. I have $112 or euros in cash. But then by next time I will try to move it. And it's also difficult to reach our overloading. Let's see what I can do. We put O for the pipe, and hopefully there is no tree in the way. Okay, we can pass. There's an extended one, so that's good. And we can see how much liters that trailer can handle. It was more than 16,000 liters of canola. %, so we have at least 2 loads and 3 loads. Back here, and we go to harvest again, and we have once again a new top chatter as well. So this afternoon I saw that Mr. Jimboli, the rooster, is the top chatter or again. It's a competition between Joe and Carmen. No initial with that 5. A 5 and 3, never good. Joe, have some more vitamins to it. Yeah, I was already scared that my screen was over again. But that's not the case. I'll like it. So Joe has 5 minutes. Go in shower, okay? Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. So now we need to harvest like that, and yeah, that's sometimes hard to see. But of course with a bigger machine like this, it goes pretty quick. You need to do that with the cheapest one, the smallest one, then you're busy for a while. And Karen, you are back from your shower. Okay, welcome back, mate. Nice to have you back. And Joe, you're still sitting in the middle of the cabin. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Look around. So that was one of the nicest things to do, and that's harvesting. When I was a child, I like that harvesting, and also the getting the straw inside into the farm was always nice too. And I could drive the tractors and now, Peter, I unexpectedly hit the pause button on your iPad. Oh, okay. That's fine. And Carvin, tonight is my ambassador person here on. Nice to hear that. And Joe, Peter, try hitting the stop button. The stream looks better than. And Kevin, you are holding your wheel in your car like this. Well, that's also a good thing, I believe. Always hold it like this. Never like this. And going something like that. And Joe, did they have tractors back then when you were a child? Yes, yes, yes. They had tractors. I showed already one, the Landini 7000. So we had the Landini 7000 and 10,000. Actually two Landini 7000 and one 10,000. We had also a harvester, a red one, a very old one. It was a far. Yeah. It's also in the game, that brand or that type. I don't know if it's really the exact same type, but a very similar one as in the game. Actually, it's a mod. Better driving straight lines, it's easier. And coming, it's only if my hand is tired. Okay. And then Carvin, I'm doing a first and second, third person thing kind of thing. That's what I'm doing. Following the turn, and Peter is laughing. Joe, okay, I thought you might only had horse and cat that long ago. No, I'm not that old. I had a horse when I was young, yes. Oh, my grandparents had a horse. I was driving that until I fell off. So I was driving without the saddle because the horse didn't like the saddle. Also, I was driving without the saddle, and one day I was sliding off, and I was scared that I will fall under the legs of the horse. So I jumped off, but I felt a bit wrong. I felt actually on my shoulder, and it hurt. But it was so a nice horse. Kevin, Joe is my second, and Peter D, or Peter DR is the second. Yeah. Joe is my second, and Peter DR is the third, and Elliot a fourth. Okay. So that's a big trailer. I like that. 32,000, 62% full. We don't need to drive that much. It's not that far here. On my other map, it's yeah, almost far land away, and I need to drive potatoes. 12 acres of potatoes, almost 13. So I spent already 4 hours harvesting potatoes. You even don't notice it. chat. Peter, thanks for the compliment, Carwin. What about Davey? Is he the last one? And make sure you're empty in the right spot today. Yeah, also that. Thank you for reminding me. And Carwin, Davey is just wondering. I know you might not answer, but why do you like some cheese? Like it tastes or something else? No, why you don't like cheese? Is it the taste or something else? There are two things that I don't like about cheese. That's the taste and the smell. There are the two things that I don't like, and really, I get sick of it if I smell it. Every Friday there is a market here in Trustmaster where I live, and if I don't go there often, but if I go there, and when I was young with my grandparents, I went a lot to the market, and there was a cheese place. Then yeah, I'll walk far around because I cannot stand the smell of cheese. If someone is eating next to me, or don't sit to me next to me, and is eating cheese, then I'm done eating. Yeah, it's the worst thing in my life. Cheese. And then I got that maybe you should try Construction Simulator 22. I watched some streams and it really looks nice. Yeah, but the thing is I cannot do everything, and because I also was thinking to do some time a truck simulator on a Wednesday or so to change one, but you know, it's cannot do too much. And Karen Davis, Davey is my first favorite, and then Cat Knight, like Davey 1A and Cat Knight 1B. Thank you, Karen. But it's not because I'm the host that I need to be on #1, of course, you know. But if I'm on #1, I'm happy about that. And Carvin P20 or Joe, that's why Davey works on the weekends, so he can get away from the markets. But mostly I think the markets are during the week, I believe. I'm not familiar. Just here where I live, it's on Friday morning. But almost never go there. There's no parking space. And before it was a village, now it's more like a city. Small city then, you know. It's getting crowded. What I'm making of this? Why that thing? Need to do something on that. Farming simulator. For the people, if you have time and you like this, then it's definitely something worth to do. But you need to have time, and you need to play it on 28 days a month. And then you just need to see that you have some greenhouses, also things to do in the winter time. so then you cannot harvest, and you play. You set actually you start everything up, and then you skip a little bit or play fast forward until the day, the exact same day that we are in, and then you can from there can do everything every day, a bit of farming. And then Karin, my flatmate, will be going to Dunedin Saturday to Monday, and that means I have the house for myself. Oh, house party! That's the first thing that comes into my mind. House party. And thumbs up from Peter Karin. And Joe, are you at 3,000 subs yet? I'm looking forward to getting your giveaway prize. You mean my camera? Right. Well, I will send him first back. But yeah, I was waiting for some information, and I say if it's happening, then alright, then I will send it back when I have time enough. But in the meantime, yeah, things changed. So maybe next week I will send it back, but I will keep it until Friday because Peter D is leaving then to Canada, so we will catch him on the stream. And my other camera is not so great, so we'll do it with this one. And Joe got enough fuel into the tractor. Yes. Cat night to Peter DR. Any news about your new PC parts? And then Peter, not yet any. My shop had to order the motherboard, CPU, and the cooler too. If all goes well, it should be Friday. Okay. I cannot wait so long. If I order something, I need to have it immediately. Especially in those things as part of a PC or camera or whatever. So coming Thursday, 1st of June, today in New Zealand and Australia. Oh, that's true, because it's 31 here today. So yeah. And Joe, don't forget to spare lens and tools. Yeah, maybe. Dexter, good evening. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine, and thanks for joining. And Karin Davis, morning, Dexter. And Peter, good morning. Good evening, Dexter. Dexter, just stopping by. Fell asleep on the sofa. Oh, okay. No problem. So welcome, I should say, and wakey. But if you need to sleep, mate, or rest more, then go ahead. Just a bit of farming. So we are harvesting canola. That will not be taking that long. I mean, if we have done that, we can check our milk again. And Dexter, hello guys. Carmen, guessing it's late in your area, Dexter. It's actually earlier, 1 hour earlier than in my place, Carmen. He's living in the UK, so that's 1 hour difference. What am I doing? Why did that turn so short? I will just drive like this and screw it up. 11 likes, Carmen. Okay, nice. Now the number is the same as on my screen. 11 likes. And Dexter, 21, 23. Do not that late. But after work, I mean to have a rest just for a minute. Yeah, and then you know what happened. And then that you just like. Okay, thank you. Joe, hi Dexter, check out Peter's Discord link. Cat night. And what about tomorrow's flight? Yes, tomorrow's flight. I forgot one thing. I didn't take a screenshot yet. So I need to do that after this stream. I need to make a screenshot and add some things on DaVinci Resolve to make the thumbnail. And then we fly from Vancouver to Calgary in Canada, and we do that with Air Canada, obviously. So that's what we will do tomorrow. Vancouver to Calgary. I believe it are two pair airports. So everyone, welcome me. And then Karin had this vitamins, hot chocolate. Well, I'm missing my vitamins, mate. Not the hot chocolate, because that makes me more thirsty. I'm already very thirsty at the moment. So I'm screwing this thing a bit up. That's why I don't like those big harvesters. It's a little bit too wide to see exactly to go straight. Of course, if you have a GPS, then that's okay. We don't have. There's the toughest beer. So Peter will be for next week a Monday to build the new system. I'm not in such a hurry. Wait a bit slowly, but 100% right, then fast and fast. That's correct. To Tremboli to Peter. Many years of experience building PCs right here. That's nice. Extra vitamins, of course, and a very nice class. Karin, I come to your airport stream yesterday after my mom's, and then you just finished. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, mate. Yeah, so our airport stream was not so good because the runway changed after an hour or so, or even a little bit more of streaming. Then the runway changed, so no landings anymore. And Lars was actually coming to the airport in the afternoon, but that was also too late for me. So otherwise at 12 o'clock or 12:05 I need to pick up my son at school. And I will quickly pick up some vitamins, mate, because it's very warm and I'm very, very thirsty. The air conditioning is not working in this cabin. And there's to Corin, you got to see your mom then. Yes, nice. Indeed. I'm happy for him. And then Peter, yes Joe, I've been building systems for 40 years. Very nice. Corin, yes Dexter, the last time I saw her was 4 weeks ago, before Wellington and COVID. I give her a big hug. I'm seeing her tonight and tomorrow. Karen, I like how Davis waves at every airport really. But not every, but the latest two, I believe I was waving, so just do something. And people, some people like to see me because they never saw me until they see me, and then they will never see me again. You know, something like that. Okay, so guys, I will leave the camera on, I'll leave the microphone on, and I will pick up some vitamins. So I will be right back. Don't run away. I'll give you a nice view. That's me. Okay, so guys, see you in 1 minute. Thank you. So here we are again. Carving you at the door. Yes. Hey, Jota, standing through the star of Brussels now. Okay. There's glad to hear that, Carvin. Great. And Joe, Peter, I need an IDE controller card for an extra 100 megabyte hard drive in my new 486. Do you have one spare? No. So Carvin, here's my door. There we go. Cheers. Nice and cold. Next to Peter's full on. Hi Carvin, Davis popping in and out the stream. And Carvin, okay, Elliot. Peter, how is Joe? Is it for FM or a RLL hard drive? What the heck they're talking? This is farming. They don't use hard drives. Farming thing. Karen, cheers. Thank you very much, mate. Karen, when I drink Sprite, I do the same and feel refreshed. Joe Schumacher. Which one? Which one? Alright, so we continue with our tractor here to locate my harvester. Where's my harvester? Alright, okay. Until now. Or maybe one drive 2.5 in. I don't know where you're talking about, guys. David Schumacher. No, I was not really a fan of a Schumacher, to be honest. in the beginning, and it's first year, yes. But after, not anymore. Where we need to bring that thing to land market. Okay, to the land market. I know where that is in the meantime. And then Joe, who's wearing the Ferrari red shirt? But it's not a Ferrari one, it's a bot one. And Joe, Rolf. I got Rolf, yes. And we have also his son, Michael, his son. Right, PCs from the early 90s with those collections. Oh, okay, long time ago. So, guys, I've actually a question for you, everyone. So, what is the hardest part of doing a live stream on the airport? What is the hardest part for me doing a live stream on the airport? Who knows that? Yeah, at night, and before that was the Commodore 64 cassette player. Oh, come on. No, no, no. What I'm doing that with those white tires, double tires. Now we are stuck, of course. Superman needs to come. Or no, we are okay. Elliot, Brussels ATC logged in on 4G. Joe just crashed. Going setting the camera. No, that's not the hardest thing. It's a bit of work, of course, but that's not the hardest thing. Peter, wearing the batteries, that's also heavy. Actually, there are two batteries mounted on my camera, and I always hold my camera, and if I go to 0-1, then it's a bit of a walking, and it's pretty heavy, so to be honest. But the hardest thing for me is something else. And they say, oh my god, I'm not PMDG. Spell checker. And then Joe, the hardest part is finding a spot when it's busy. That can also be very hard, mate. In the winter, you have place enough, but in the summertime, yeah, everyone comes here, and especially at 0-1, it can be crowded. But it has something to do with the hardest part, actually. So it has something to do with that. Not only with that, there are two things actually, but especially also that. That's not, or guessing which runway they will use. Yeah, that's always check it, but sometimes they change it, and then you are screwed, of course. But that's not the hardest part. The really hardest part is to avoid choosing a spot when there are a lot of people. Actually, that's a tip. So 61% transported, and this place is not made for this tractor. Keeping your vitamins cold in the winter, in the summer, yes. Even in the winter, I take ice packs with me, and when it was freezing -7, I put it in a bag, an insulated bag, and I put ice packs in it, and then I realized on the airport, why I bring ice packs when it's -7 degrees outside. Joe, keeping there are too many people around you, Davey. Yeah, sometimes at 0-1 it is an issue because that spotter's platform is not so big. Gavin Davis at Manchester Airport. Airliners live. They film from our VP runway visitor park, and it's crowded. Yeah. At night, parking your car? No, 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 no. Really, the hardest thing for me personally. What is that? And actually, you don't need to search on the airport. It's before. Walking from the car with the gear 201. Yeah, it's hard because especially the camera. Peter, people are talking too much and much too loud around you. No, that's not an issue. No, no, no. Before, think earlier. I've been doing the live stream with camera and trying to read chat before planes arrive and depart. Well, I found a solution for that, and I mounted my phone where I'm driving to. I mounted my phone on my camera, so I can constantly see the chat actually. So that that problem is solved. In the beginning, that problem as well. And Joe, you should drive the tractor to the airport, maybe. So, but it's still something else. It's very. Peter DR, getting out of your bed. Yes, that's the hardest part of doing a stream on the airport. Getting out of my bed. Yeah, and also Joe, waking up and getting out of your bed. Waking up is okay, but getting out of my bed that's not okay. You know what the problem is? I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the airport. And then I prepare everything, prepare myself, going there. So around 7, sometimes before 7 or around 7, I come there, and then there are already people there. So I need to wake up even earlier to go there. So this morning and last time I was there were already a lot of cars standing there. I say, oh my god. But then this morning there was just one person standing actually at the spotter's place, so I was lucky. But I need to wake up every time very early. Even if I want to start my stream at 8 o'clock, I need to be there in maybe in a few days, or next week I need to be there at 5:30 or so. So I can have a spot. Otherwise, especially at 01, it will be so crowded that you don't have a spot anymore. Kevin, I could say, could offset that. And Joe, is that every day or just airport days? Well, I'm always early awake, but now I need to really wake up, yeah, earlier and earlier to go to the airport, because people will have holidays. They will come early to the airport. Some foreign people from, because also from Germany, are coming there, because I saw some German cars, so they're also coming there, and they are very early there. So if I come at 7:30 or 8 o'clock, then I have no place anymore. So that is the thing of it. So even if I want to start my stream at 8 o'clock, I still need to wake up at in a short time, around 5 o'clock in the morning or so, to have a spot. So, but that is the hardest part. The rest, well, we will compare it with the hardest part of the stream in the simulator. What is my hardest part, what I find the hardest part or most difficult and time consuming part of a live stream on Microsoft Flight Simulator, what is for me the most irritating thing on that? And I don't talk about crashes to desktop or freezing things, just about doing the live stream or setting up the live stream. There are different aspects to make a live stream, and it has more to do with that. Sasha, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. Peter, yes indeed. Joe, Michael fighting now. Joe, take a tent and sleep overnight. Peter D will supply dinner and breakfast. Kevin, I thought you woke up at 4 o'clock. Sometimes, yes, in the weekend, I wake up at 4 o'clock because of my work. But that goes much better, because then I sleep early as well. So I go to sleep the day before at 8:30. But if I go to the airport, I'm still doing a stream until midnight on the flight simulator. So, and then I need to prepare some things after, and then I go to bed, and then I cannot sleep immediately. So sometimes it's 2 o'clock or so, or 2:30 that I sleep. And if you then wake up, need to wake up early, then that hurts. Karin, setting the calculations of the stuff you need on the flight, like flight plan. Well, sometimes, mostly the flight plan is working out good, not all the time, but the most, and it's a bit, maybe no one will think about it, but making the flights or choosing, so there is a company that I list with companies to fly, so that is not so hard, but then I need to check if I have a livery for that company, and also the correct plane. So that are two things, so I need to check that, and then also need to check what routes that they fly. And sometimes that is very difficult to find a real route that falls into time, and also we cannot always do the same flight, so it always needs to be a bit different. So the hardest part is actually to find a flight from A to B. That's the most time consuming. Sometimes I find it within 5 or 10 minutes, and sometimes it takes me an hour or more to find a real flight within the time things and with the correct plane and stuff like that. So yeah, very hard, and that is nerve-wracking. But all the rest is actually fine. But just that's the thing that I don't like so much, and that is yeah, finding a route for some companies. Sometimes it's very easy, but mostly it's not so. And I want to fly also the smaller companies, and then it's not always so easy. Peter, having landing wind of 130 knots. Yeah. Oh, there goes the pipe again. I'll place this in the middle of my field. So that is the hardest part for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, comment of the week, Peter, do you have wind? And Karen, sometimes when you do calculation, then you figure you did the wrong calculation. Yes, of course. And sometimes I see that I make my flight plan already for the upcoming stream for that day, and then I don't want to touch it anymore. Then I use another program to calculate the flight times for my other streams that I need to set up. And sometimes those times are not correct or different than SimBrief. So then let's say that I see a flight for 1 hour and 14 minutes, and then it turns out afterwards that I put it in SimBrief and that it's at 2 hours and 10 minutes. So that's a 30 minutes difference. So that's actually a lot. But in the beginning I was always making a new live streams, and I put everything in manual. Then after I started to copy things from my previous stream, so that was already working a little bit faster, but not fast enough. It's a lot of copying and copy paste and stuff like that. But now yeah, I found another trick. That's actually another trick. It's just a thing that is that we can use, and that is reuse your stream. So the stream that you did before, you can reuse the same settings, even the same, everything the same. But the danger there is, and Joe already noticed that and informed me, that the time is sometimes wrong. And sometimes it takes the time from the time that I actually make that stream or prepare that stream, and if I don't check it, then yeah, it's the wrong time. Like last week or this week, we had a stream starting at 9 o'clock in the morning instead of in the evening, and it's not the first time that that happened. So thanks to Joe, he informed me. And Joe, he always posts the wrong flight plans on Discord to make us work harder. He wants us to learn for ourselves. Yeah, there are so many things, and sometimes I need to make more time for it, but unfortunately I don't have. And you know that it was or still is pretty stressy, and then a mistake is easily made, and if I do that, my excuses for that, but mostly Joe sees that. And Joe sucks. I don't know why we need to put subs in chat, but to get that message. Joe is testing out those things. Well, thank you, Joe. So hopefully I can finish this quickly, because I want to see to my cheese and my butter. If we have some cheese and butter already. Sure. I need to check that because you were not kicked out yet. So it seems not to work. Maybe I did something wrong, but it don't seem to work. So we are almost done with this, and then we can bring our canola away, and then we check our milk, oh yeah, our butter and cheese. So tomorrow it's Thursday, and then yeah, in the afternoon I will make the flight plan, but after this stream I will make the screenshot or the thumbnail, and then you all can see what we will do tomorrow. But it's from Vancouver to Calgary that we fly. That's our flight for and to tomorrow. Okay, with that thing we don't see anything. And then today, if I left when I wanted to leave actually from the airport, and I said to everyone a good day, and then there was a person. He said, "Are you with the boss?" I say yes. From the live streams, I say yes. Oh, I'm watching your stream. I would say okay, nice, thank you. And then we started to talk, and then also the person next to it. I didn't know the people. The person next to it, it was also talking, and yeah, very nice people. So they even go to London Heathrow and stuff, so it was nice actually meeting them. Those two people didn't know each other, but yeah, we started to talk with 3 people then, so that was nice. So it's not only plane spotting, it's not only streaming, it's also the contact with the people that you have there, so that is always nice. Sometimes I just want to go there and just go there, you know, without a camera. Now I'm just a bit how I need to say that. It left my mind. So there is one person that is most of the day there, but lately is not coming anymore, and I have some concerns. I cannot contact him, I don't have his number, and I don't know where he's living, so I cannot check with him. So that's a bit worried about it. He was every single day, he was there in the winter when it was freezing, he was there. And now it's already a few weeks that I didn't see him anymore. Now I know that there was another person, he called him, but he didn't answer the phone. Elliot, oh no, yeah, oh yes, I believe. We're just gonna ban it. Okay, so we will drive this and then we'll check our because the field is done. Oh, come on. Yeah, can you wait, lady? Corin Davis, I like how David gets that, like, this like car hanging in this tractor. Oops, oopsie whoopsie, oopsie poopsie. You see, if you not hold your steering wheel in the correct way, then you get this. But it's a very strong fence. Nice quality. Tractor graphics look rubbish, but outside looks alright. Sounds are bad as well. Well, I have a tractor, it's a mod, and that sounds very cool. But I don't have it in this map. I need to buy it when we have the money. Joe, who was it that said a woman in drivers? I think it was you. No, not me. I didn't say anything. Elliot, the tractor graphics, yeah, I found them still okay. Now the mirrors are rubbish. Of course, always those Audis, damn. But for the rest, it's okay. We have also planes that are rubbish. In Calvin, usually when I see people do this, like go in front of me, I give them a flashlight. That's a warning. Yeah. We also can flash these lights, and this is not made for this tractor, right? How much space we have? Actually, not much, huh? It's just a bit. So now I keep a little bit of sorghum for myself. 62%. I think we have a little issue here. Did we forget something? 71, 73. We have not enough sorghum. Did I delete that mod? Oh no. 85. Still 85. Still 85. Still. That's still 16,000. Okay, we'll this is a big fail maybe because of that. 87, 90, 91, 93, 94, still 94. Come on. Okay. So we reached a maximum discount for Jacob Fisher. Okay. So we have 8,800 left. So is this the right spot? Yes, this is the light spot. Right spot, yes. Can we do something with sorghum? We will need to go to the product chain, and I need wholemeal. Sorghum, yes, we can use the sorghum for our picks. Alright, so we will bring that to our place where we need to bring that. So we can use that 8,800, that's good for picks, for pig food. So we need to mix that with potatoes, and then we have pig food. So but that will be for the next one, I believe. Then we will make some pig food, and first we will check our butter and cheese. So we need to go here. And we drop it right here. Somewhere. Okay. So sorghum. Alright. Then we go here, and then we go on this. So sorghum. We have already a grain mill 5,474 liters. We also use the sorghum for that. So we will activate. There we go. So then we will make also grain meal from the sorghum. And we go back. Then we can finish our contract as well. Finish a contract. We get 7,139, and we collect that. Okay, back. And then we go back to our farm here, and then we will check our butter and also our cheese. Oh, then we have a box. We have butter. Look, this is our butter. Now we cannot see what's inside, but this is 250 liters of butter, and it weighs 25 kilograms. That's light butter, butter lighten or something. So we can take that, and that butter we need to put actually in our fridge or yeah, refrigerator. We have one pack of butter, and then we place it there. If we have a little bit more, then we can sell it. Open that. We take it. Now, cannot put it here from here inside into the right place. Yes, okay, we can do that. Okay, so it's placed right here. I did that nicely. So with respect for the butter. And Joe need a huge loaf of bread now for that amount of butter. Yeah. So milk, we have 25 liters of milk. So we need to wait actually until we have 500 liters of milk for the butter, and also at least 500 liters of milk for the cheese. So we have 80 liters of cheese made. I don't know how much one, how you call that circle thing, yeah, needs, but we have 80 liters. And this keeps running. And then Joe is damaged now, so need to be sold at a cheaper price. Yes, indeed. Needs to be sold at a lower price. Okay, so maybe we can forward a little bit, maybe a few hours. Can we do that? I don't think so. Or maybe just a day. Let's check our soya beans because I've bought actually the wrong land. So it's not ready for harvest. And for the rest we cannot do much. So we will skip. And then we check out our cheese again. Door open. Oh, right in my face. So if we go to sleep. What time you want to wake up? 9 o'clock? Yes, I want to sleep. So we just call it a day. Oh, and it's raining. And it's done raining. Still night. Let's see what day it is. I think it's September 2. Yeah, September 2. And we check our cheesy. And Joe, glad you are not making glassware for or trial stock. We have 600 liters of milk. Oh, look what we have now. Butter is empty, and we have 2 things of cheesy weezy. Cause. So this is our cheese. Yeah, okay. And we need to bring that. Now I need to have a cart or something, and then Joe, who is on the picture on the wall, Elena. I didn't see the picture actually. Was that from the sleeping room? Is that what you're talking about? And the door is very slowly. This goes there. Okay. We leave it open. We take the other one. And Kevin, do you find that putting live streams on YouTube the hardest, like organizing to give a notification? No, it's just the planning, making the planning. That's the hardest thing for me. Yeah. The easiest way live streams or making the live streams are the one from the airport. It's just since when I found it that I could just reuse the settings and everything what is in the stream. So I can reuse that, and I just need to change the date if I don't forget that. The hour and the thumbnail. So that's the easiest thing. For the Microsoft Flight Simulator I can also do that, but it's actually the whole planning that is the most difficult. And planning is really the most difficult, and finding the flights from A to B. So that is where I'm struggling actually the most with, and that takes the most time actually. Also, yeah, what else is difficult? Like, yeah, checking airports, updates. Also, copying my airport from A to B. So that, I mean, from one map to another map, because I keep everything out of my community folder. So I need to go into my other map, check if I have that an airport, and otherwise I need to buy it, and then always copy and paste. So with other things, so it's a little bit of everything. It's not a 5-minute job. It takes quite a bit of time. And Joe, I hope you have blocked your nose carrying the cheese. Yeah. Luckily we don't smell it here. And then Joe, yes, in the sleeping room. I don't know who that is, but it's not Elena. That was a nice one actually. Yeah, can you trade those with Coca-Cola? No, we cannot, but we can make French fries. That's what we can. I can also start overloading milk from here. Let's try. Okay. And then check our goat milk as well. Goat milk. Do we have goat milk? And how much? Where are the goats? Here. That's not goat. Goat milk, 87 liters. We are nothing with those goats, so we need really much more goats. And how much cow milk we have left? 99. Okay, so we don't have enough butter anymore for the next 217 liters, and we need 250 liters. That's what we need. We also need to check for the cheese. Enjoy that noise and makes me want to go to the factory. Enjoy. Ouch. So I also need to check the cheese, guys. Open sesame. Can we take a cheesy? Maybe we cannot take cheese. Open menu. Butter, so we have 2 butters. So it's also 250 liters. So butter, that was 250, and total 120 liters that we have for cheese. Okay. Good. And eggs, we have 150 pieces. Okay. Good. That's our storage. Sometimes I use the mouse, but I found also that I could do it with the controller that I have. I use this controller. It's a Logitech controller. Before I was using the Xbox, but my son is using that now. So I take this one, and that is working very nicely. Just plug and play. It's an old one, so but it does the job, so no problem with that. So what is in here? 270 liters, so we need 250. Right. And Joe, you didn't even think of a controller. Well, maybe you should do. Okay, let's check the map to see what we are still not harvesting. So need to wait a bit. So guys, I think I will end here the stream for today. We saw that we have cheese and butter, so we made that. So I think the next thing is making harvesting our field, and then maybe some more goats. Also maybe we can buy some potatoes and pigs and make the pig food, and yeah, from there we go then. So for the pigs and also more goats and maybe some horses as well. So I believe we will do that next week, and then can do some other stuff as well. Just checking here how much straw we have. Oh, and I put that away. I'm actually not sure what we can store in here. Ah, come on, wrong button. I once again do it 2 times in a row. I'm now stuck. I wanted to go up there and in there. That's not possible. My God. So guys, I wish everyone a wonderful night. Also a wonderful day for Joe and Carwin. Enjoy your day. Also Carwin, greetings to your mother, and have yeah, a great time. So for Joe also have a nice time, mate. And for all the rest here, Dexter, at night, Peter, have a wonderful night and sleep well. So tomorrow we will be back with some more flight sim.
Not Joe tipped €7.77. Thanks.
Not Joe. Thank you for the €7.77. Thank you very much. And Joe, is that you or is that someone else? So anyway, thank you very much. So yeah, Joe, thanks everyone here, and thank you very much, mate. And then yeah, tomorrow we are back from Vancouver to Calgary. I will prepare the stream after this stream, and then I'll put it online so you can check it out then. Good night, good night, day, and all. Thank you, Davey. It was entertaining like always. Thank you very much. Night. Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. But tomorrow we are back in the plane, and it's the Phoenix that I fly, the Phoenix 825. Joe, how many rabbits are there now? Still. Oh, damn. We have more rabbits. I need to check how many rabbits we have. Female 8 now. We started with 3 rabbits, and we have already 5 more. And it says reproduction 0. How is that possible? And Peter, good night, Davey, and good night, night, Dexter, and good day, Carmen and Joe. By all. So Peter, have a wonderful night, mate, and see you next time. So yeah, I think that we have more. Yeah, the more the better. We had 3 cats or 4 cats, I don't know. But we had, still see 3. So guys, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, sleep well, and Joe and Karin, enjoy your day. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Screen will go off. I need to go first to my escape menu. All right. So music maestro. Peter, today next week I'll check my iMac how it erupts. Okay, no problem, mate. Take your time. Let me know when you are more familiar with it, and then try to send you some mods if it's working. If I send it directly to you, or otherwise you need to download them. So we will try that out when you are ready. Good night, see you all, take care, bye. Thank you very much, Jack Knight. See you next time, mate. Sleep well.